Rivers crisis. Yoruba youth group gives Wike 24 hours to apologize to Tinubu and gives the reason for their what they call it, ultimatum that they have given to this guy. Now, wow. So this group called Oduduwa Youth Initiative has criticized FCT Minister Nyesom Wike for allegedly breaching a peace accord initiated by President Bola Tinubu. The OYI said despite Governor Fubara's effort to implement the peace deal, Wike's alleged disregard for the accord has escalated tensions. The group therefore demanded an apology from the FCT minister within 24 hours or face nationwide protests calling for his removal as minister. Fox Nigeria journalist Nuruddin Lawal has 8 years of experience. Okay, that is the guy reporting it. FCT Abuja, the Oduduwa Youth Initiative, has rebuked the FCT minister Nyesom Wike, accusing him of disrespecting President Bola Tinubu by allegedly breaching the peace accord initiated by the Nigerian leader. So in a statement signed by its leader, Otumba Gbenga Ojo, the OYI said it is against the culture of the Yoruba people to disrespect elders and authorities in government like Wike has done. So the Oduduwa Youth Initiative asked FCT Minister Nyesom Wike to apologize to President Tinubu over the Rivers crisis. Okay. So in December 2023, Governor Siminalayi Fubara signed an agreement with his predecessor Wike to end the political crisis in the state. An 8-point peace deal was brokered by President Tinubu and other stakeholders at a crucial meeting in the presidential villa, Abuja. However, recent political developments in Rivers State suggest that the peace deal has been crumbled or has crumbled. So the Oduduwa Youth Initiative blamed the development on Wike, saying the FCT minister and his lieutenants have sustained attack on Governor Fubara, particularly through the state assembly members. So according to Ojo, the state lawmakers, led by Martin Amewule, have made several futile attempts to destabilize Fubara's government, Daily Independent reported. So he said the lawmakers have continued to make life difficult for the Rivers State governor by vetoing him, amending and enacting laws without his assent, which is actually not acceptable. Ojo noted that the recent threat by the 27 lawmakers to resume impeachment proceedings against Governor Fubara lends credence to the deepening crisis between the two parties. So this group slams Wike over the outburst. So the Oduduwa Youth Initiative also slammed Wike for his continuous public outburst, ruling out the possibility of any reconciliation with Fubara. Ojo defended Fubara, saying the Rivers governor implemented the agreement, including the reappointment of the 9 pro-Wike commissioners who resigned their positions in the heat of the crisis, and payment of the withheld entitlements of the lawmakers. So meanwhile, the Oduduwa Youth Group has called on Wike to apologize for the level of disdain and disregard for the office of the president. Ojo warned that failure to do so will attract protests across the country by the Yoruba youth to demand his sack as minister. We have followed the political crisis in Rivers State and the swift intervention by President Tinubu to end further hostilities, Ojo said. However, we have been surprised that the peace accord has not been implemented by the FCT minister, who appears to have thrown caution to the wind in his conduct. For months now, Amewule and his cohort have been entangled in unconstitutionality in their selfish bid to destabilize the administration of Governor Fubara and satisfy the whims and caprices of Wike. So in January, the lawmakers overrode the decision of the governor not to approve 4 bills earlier passed by the assembly. The governor had withheld his assent, rightly stating that such amendment would create confusion and breach constituted laws. So the Rivers House recently again overrode the decision of Fubara not to assent some bills. They even resumed impeachment proceedings against the governor. We are not surprised, though, because Wike has consistently made careless remarks undermining the president. So he has been very heedless and uncalled. Therefore, we are giving FCT Minister 24 hours to apologize apologize for disrespecting the president. Failure to do so would attract massive protests across the country calling for his sack. So meanwhile, former Kaduna Central Senator Shehu Sani has said President Tinubu's peace initiative in Rivers State have crumbled, adding that Governor Fubara and the FCT minister have returned to the battlefield. Not be lie. Sani sarcastically said the National Assembly should intervene after President Tinubu's deal failed and to produce the desired result. He added that if the federal lawmakers also fail to resolve the political crisis, then men of God led by Pastor Enoch Adeboye, Chris Oyakilome, Apostle Joseph Suleiman, and Bishop Matthew Kuka should intervene. Can you imagine? Men of God should intervene. So the thing here is that the Oduduwa Youth Initiative in Abuja have decided to, or have given them 24 hours to apologize to Mr. President or face, face protest for removal. And it's very clear, actually, in implementing that peace accord resolution brokered by Tinubu, you see that Fubara has done his own part to make sure there is peace in Rivers State. But Wike kept on instigating the 27 lawmakers and even the Rivers State APC to cause problems in Rivers State because he's looking for a way to frustrate Fubara out of office and for him to take over the state or hand it over to APC. That's exactly what he wants. And I tell you, I would not be surprised if National APC and Tinubu will be happy to see trouble brewing in Rivers State because they want to take over Rivers State, just like PDP alleged. That APC is looking for every means to take over Rivers State, but they don't know how to go about it. They don't know that they don't even have the power or whatever it takes to impeach Governor Fubara to remove him. Okay? They don't know. So Wike kept on flouting that peace accord brokered by Tinubu. And meanwhile, Fubara on his own part has been trying to implement it for peace to reign. Now, Fubara has now come out to tell them, well, there's nothing about that peace accord that is constitutional. I just allowed it because it's a political way of resolving an issue. But then, now that the lawmakers don't want to stop misbehaving, even after they have been reinstated and their arrears allowances paid to them, they are still misbehaving. Fubara want to show them the way out. I want to prove to them that, look, you are misbehaving because I allowed it. You are doing not what you were doing because I allowed it. Now I have to stop it. So now let's see who will win. They don't know. So now that the Yoruba youth have initiated this demand on Wike to apologize to President Tinubu or face sack, now by today, that 24 hours will expire. We'll see where it goes from there. I see that Wike might not last as Minister of FCT. And when they sack him, I wonder if he'll be able to come back to Rivers State. Because this time, it's not going to be easy for him.